Hello everybody, Corey here. Just a reminder, I'm not a qualified licensed investment or financial advisor. I'm just gathering the data, presenting it to you, allowing you to make your own decisions and form your own opinions of these funds. Just because I review these does not mean that I am invested in these, okay? YieldMax ETFs are extremely risky. Please ensure you know what you're investing in before doing so. They have these risks on their website, clearly defined, and these are income ETFs and not growth, specifically growth ETFs. So we're going to do the daily roundup here. Apparently, I'm still clicked on this screen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Sorry, this screen on a computer in there somewhere. But anyway, we have several trades today, and honestly, so I haven't gone through the trades and holdings yet here, but I, just doing my normal stuff. I haven't gone into detail, but I do see that there's quite a few selling out of these, so that seems to be the trend today. So just to let you know those up front, I don't remember which one of these they are. You could watch the trades and holdings for that data. But anyway, we have some trades here in a few of these. So we have AMDY, negative 145,000 in trades. AMC is negative 72,000. Coney is negative 1.2 million. Dizzo is 173,000 or 74. GUI, negative 2,500. Murni, 9,400. MSFO, 40,000. Misty, 87,000. And Squee, negative 129,000. Here you can see the net assets and outstanding shares of all of their ETFs here. If you'd like to see those, take a screenshot or pause the video, please. And then to go over here, we have the current stock price along with the NAV, and then the difference between those two. So again, pause the video or screenshot this if you would like to hold on to this data. And then we're going to move on to the stock prices here. So you have yesterday's, current, and then the difference between the two. We have AIYY and AMDY are up 3 cents. AMC's up 4, Aptly down 1. Coney is down 99 cents. Dizzo had earnings pre-market, and they are down, or Dizzo is down $1.66. That's just unheard of for Dizzo, so I don't even know if that's ever happened to be down that much before. Maybe previous earnings, because I think they might have went down then. I just don't remember. But Phoebe is up 6 cents. GUI up 15. JPMO down 1. Murni down 14. MSFO negative 8. Misty negative 6. Nefli plus 12. NVD negative 11. OARC negative 14. PayPay 21 cents. Squee negative 1. Tesla negative 39. Zomo negative 6. And Crush positive 48. So Tesla went down 39. Crush, sorry. And Crash went up 48 cents. All right, so if we look at the changes here, obviously Dizzo is the biggest loser for the day by having negative 8% or negative $1.66. Then we have Coney with negative 4%, Tesla negative 3%. The biggest winners were 2% here, and actually I guess I didn't read all of them. So we have YBIT. I stopped at the end of the blue there of the single stock ETFs, but then we have YBIT. They were up 32 cents. YMAX negative 6. YMAX negative 16, and Ulti was negative 4. So Crush and YBIT were both up 2%. And then we have some zeros and ones in there. All right, so let's go look at the underline. Here we have the IV for the underline as of today. If you wanted to do an estimate prediction based on that IV, this is what that would work out to be. And then we have yesterday's close price and then today's close price. So if you'd like to see those, again, just screenshot or pause the video. But I'm going to hide those so we can bring this data in. So wow, Disney itself went down 10%. Coin was down 6%. And then Tesla was down 4%. And then the biggest positives, I guess, here would have been, I guess, Netflix and Alphabet with 2%. If we want to compare these, I guess I'm normally zoomed in more here. Compare the differences between these two just to sort of see who did better. Most of these are 0 and 1%, but we do have at the bottom, Squee was, 0%, a little bit on the negative side there, while Block was negative 3%. So a difference of 3% between those two, with Squee doing better, which we know, when they're... when the market tends to be more negative, the YieldMax, ETFs are going to usually do better. And then we have, well, in this case, it's obvious, right? Maybe I should take the change. I guess we can leave the change. We just don't need to compare the differences in this case right here, because obviously they're going to be different. That's the whole point. So let me go to the raw, or my template up here. Is this even? This is the one. Did I do that in the right place? All right. I don't think I copied and pasted this values too early, but let me just double check here. 177.81, which would suck. $177.81. All right, so it says the same there. All right. Then it takes away my color coding, which I didn't realize, which I guess it doesn't matter in these cases. But anyway, so Tesla went down 4% and Crash went up 2%. And then, yeah, we have those at the bottom, which we're not worried about there. And then if we go over to our, days to recovery from the dividend, I did update this afternoon to have the stock price as of close on Friday in column AB. So we can see where the share price was before the dividend drop. And then, of course, in AC is today's price, for those of you that, not sure what all this means. And then AD is the difference between those two. And then, of course, we have the last dividend in column AE. So you can see here, just to run through one, AIYY on Friday was 12.62, and then Monday was ex-dividend date. As of today, which is Tuesday, we're at 12.30. So the difference there is 32 cents. So we're down 32 cents. But the last dividend was actually 41 cents. So the plus or minus from the last dividend there is 9 cents. So we have recovered. And usually I would just do it all in one thing, but some people might want to see these numbers broken out instead of just an end result percentage or something. but we have recovered 9 cents of that dividend, or 21% of the last dividend paid there. And then what that will result in, and as all you can see, all of these are under 100%. So obviously none of these have recovered yet from the dividend that was just done, right? Yesterday was just the ex-dividend date. But we can see down here for YMAG, it's been a few weeks, and it had, so it's at 2027 on April 16th because it has a different date. And then as of today, it's at 2030. So the difference now, we're actually at a positive 3 cents now because the last dividend was 62 cents. And so not only have we recovered the dollar amount for the last dividend, but that additional 3 cents for 65 cents. So we've recovered, 105% there of the last dividend. And it took 14 days to do so, and it is the first and probably the only one out of those bottom three there that will recover the amount paid out in distribution. All right, so we're going to move over here. Let's see, we can make this one smaller. Okay, so these are our short strike prices. So it's actually the max strike price. They could have multiple. So if you look at Coney, there's a 3 beside it. That means this one has 3 shorts. In this case for Coney, it is a short call. But out of the 3, it has, its biggest one is $255 strike price. So it's currently, the stock price is currently underneath the strike price by $40, or 16% there. And then if we look at the short value, this is the market value of that short call in the Coney's case here. This just shows that it's bringing, that the stock price is negative 8 cents, or negative 0.3% of the stock. Now, this may not be, too big of a deal right this minute for a lot of these, but wanted to walk through that. We can look here, if we sort this by short call value, we can see some of those bigger ones there at the top. So Nestle, it's already above its max strike price, which in its case it only has 1, so 585. So it's saying that we are 4% over the strike price, which is bringing the share price of Nestle down 67 cents. And then Misty here, we're not over that strike price. We're actually under it by 8%. But the market value of this at this time is bringing the share price down 47 cents. And then we have Phoebe here that's actually over its max strike price of 420 by 2%, which is bringing the stock price down 0.46. So now this is 46 cents. This is just by me doing it by this short value. Now if we do the percentages, of course these will do a little bit different. See, most of these stayed around $20. Now they could be anywhere from $12 to 30 something dollars. So that's why I ended up adding the percentage in here as well. So we can still see that the Nestle share price is down 4%, or the 67 cents. AMDY is down negative 2.5%, Nestle negative 2.4%. But just another way to look at these. And then we do the same thing with the synthetic positions here. There's a couple of these that have more than one synthetic position, but we can see because the market kept going down, then the stock prices started going below the strike prices for our synthetics, which is why we're looking really red here. The unfortunate part is that these synthetics, the ones that still have theirs, expire next week. So they started trying to close those out. Most of the ones they closed out is because they were above the strike price. I don't know that I can tell you that it was all of them, that they were above the strike prices when they did them. So Yeah, we have a few green ones here, but it's probably because they've already closed those out and created new ones. But it's the same thing, so let's just sort this by our biggest, so we're going over that one. So here, Coney has one synthetic position with a strike price of $260, and we're currently underneath that strike price, or the stock price is underneath the strike price by $45.67, or by 18%. So that's significant. Now, if we go over to the right here, trying to see, I might be able to, this is the similar as we did with the shorts as far as the dollar amount and the percentages here. So if we were looking at Coney there, that synthetics bringing the, or it's 18% below the strike price. You can see in column AY there, it shows negative $4.61 a share. So it's bringing the Coney stock price or ETF price down $4.61 a share, or 21% of the share price, just due to this synthetic position alone. So Dizzo here, it's $120 strike price. We're underneath that 12%, which is bringing the stock price of Dizzo down 13.5%. So just give you an idea there. I won't go through each one of these with you, but I just want to do that, especially for those of you that may be new watching these videos. And then I had this pulled up for Ulti, but let's change this to YieldMax. And Disney. So you can see here at the top how pre-market here we were way up, and then it tanked mostly before the market went down a little bit, and then just sort of stayed down there all day. So not sure, how that's going to go. We don't have any other earnings this week that I recall. We only have, I think, a couple more left over the next few weeks, or maybe more than two. I know we have AI and we have NVIDIA. I'd have to look back at the earnings sheet to see who else may be outstanding. But anyway, hopefully y'all still getting something out of this. Hopefully those of you that are new, if you don't like the trades and holdings format, you like this format better. If there's something I didn't explain and you're new, please let me know. I'll make sure I'll cover it in the next video. Anyway, y'all have a great day tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will talk to you later. Bye.